Friends, let's also never forget that it was this party that took real action to clean up the mess the Liberals left behind. Despite their obstruction, we brought into place the toughest piece of federal ethics legislation in Canadian history. We passed the Federal Accountability Act. And friends, while I'm on this subject, let me address the Senate.
We're the only party that really tried to reform the Senate.
Party that has tried to reform the Senate. We were blocked by the other parties in the minority parliaments, and we're now being blocked in the courts. So, friends, it is time for the Senate to show it can reform itself, something the vast majority of Conservative senators want to do. Friends, they have begun by demanding greater transparency in Senate expenses, and what that is showing is that there are a few senators who have collected inappropriate expense reimbursements to the tune of hundreds of thousands of dollars. This was done knowingly or without regard to the rules over a long period of time. These senators have shown little or no remorse for their actions. In private life, you would be fired for doing anything resembling this, and Liberal senators continue to block action. Mais le Sénat devrait faire ce qu'il doit, dès maintenant.
But the Senate should do the right thing now and suspend those senators without pay.
Do the right thing now and suspend those senators without pay. And let me be very clear here tonight. As Conservatives, we believe that actions have consequences. Que vous soyez des parlementaires ou des membres de...
Whether you're parliamentarians or members of staff, Canadians expect that people be held accountable.
Parliamentarian or a staff member, Canadians expect. I expect that people be held accountable for their actions. You know, friends, and just on this, you've probably noticed this. Every single week, I face demands from our opponents that we immediately fire or expel people, often on the flimsiest of allegations. Then, when we decide that a case based on the facts requires serious sanction, our opponents immediately accuse us of being unfair, nasty, and ruthless. And then they portray the offenders as victims or even martyrs. Now, friends, what all of this tells us and what it tells me, in terms of such opponents, I couldn't care less what they say. We will do the right thing. Thank you for your unqualified